What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how to host and run your own Discord bot. I'm going to give you the most effective and efficient way to do that. Now, I did make a video like this a couple months back using AWS, but they have recently changed their entire free tier program. So we're going to cover that as well as some of the other options and the option I actually use for my Cosmo bot. So let's get into it. And before we get into this video, like I just mentioned, I have my own Discord bot called Cosmo. It's a smart AI bot powered by Grok AI, and it has almost 30 commands. You guys can check it out here. It features a very in-depth embed dashboard where you can create very seamless, easy embeds. We have a ticket system, cloud storage. You can upload files and save them permanently and create shareable links. And just recently I added a new command called AI embed where you tell my bot what kind of embed you want. For instance, I put, please create an embed for me with the title, Welcome to Cosmo. Give it a description of, hey you, welcome to Cosmo. Now skip a line and say, we hope you enjoy your stay. Also make the footer say Cosmo and add a wide image of a man climbing a tree like a monkey. So what this is going to do, we're going to send this and we're going to put it in the me channel, which is just the private channel I use in my server. We're going to send that. It's going to do its thing. Now, because I requested an image, it is going to take 30 to 60 seconds. So I'm not going to sit here for 30 to 60 seconds. I'll see you guys in just a second, and we'll see what the AI creates. So here we are. The embed just showed up. It says, welcome to Cosmo. Hey, you, welcome to Cosmo. We skipped a line, and then it said, we hope you enjoy your stay. The footer does say Cosmo, and there is a picture of a man climbing a tree like a monkey. Now, this function took me a while to create. If you guys find this at all interesting, check out cosmohq.co. Click the link in the description. Maybe you like it, maybe you want to use my bot, but let's get into the video. Okay, so for the first method of hosting your bot, you could still use AWS. For my video from 6 months ago, the entire premise was using AWS. The free tier, you get 12 months for free. And I used that for close to a year. But I've recently switched over to a different service, which we will cover in a couple minutes. But you could effectively keep using it. You only get 6 months for free. So you could still follow my video from 6 months ago. But every 6 months, you'd have to create a brand new account in order to not get charged. And I promise you do not want to get charged for AWS EC2. I made that mistake a long while ago, just running my bot and not checking. It cost me $86 in 1 month, and no one was even using the bot. I was still building it at that time. So definitely, if you want to use AWS, make sure you know what you're doing. Follow my video to a T. Do not add any extra anything, or you're going to get charged, and you're going to hate your life when you see $86 or $50 or however much it was. It was too freaking expensive for no one to even be using it. So that's definitely option one. Now, for some more free options, you can attempt to use Lemon Host, and I'll get to why attempt in a second. But how it works is you get credits, and you can create a server, and it will deduct credits, and that's how you will run your bot, is by using these credits. The only issue is I've tried 3 times now over multiple different days, probably over a week, 3 different times, in preparation for this video to try and host just a simple bot on Lemon Host, and I have not been able to deploy it. Like the first time I tried, I would click deploy, it would take me to a new page, and then there was nothing happened. It didn't add a bot, it didn't create a server, it didn't do anything. And then just recently I tried to create it again, and you guys can see it showed unable to fetch or something like that. And I tried, maybe I filled something out wrong. I tried to change maybe the packages. I tried to change anything I could think of, and it just would not let me create a bot or a server, I mean. And so I don't know if I was doing something wrong. You guys could give it a try. If you can figure it out, by all means, drop it in the comments. Let me know. But it was very strange. And also to point out, they do have reviews on Trustpilot if you can get this to work. Some of the reviews are good, but some of them talk about how random server purges will remove your bot and the server, so you have to make sure you track when they update you about when they're going to purge all the servers. So, I mean, again, if you can get this to work, make sure you look out for the server purges. But this is definitely a decent, we'll put decent quotes, free option if you can get this to work. I don't know if I'm just stupid or if it just doesn't like me, but I can't get this to work for me. So this next one, SneakyHub, has got me pretty confused because when I was doing the video prep a couple days ago, it was called SneakyHub, and now it's called PhoenixDash. And where I'm very confused is before, when I was doing the prep, SneakyHub was like identical to Lemon Host, and now it's completely different. Now they have a premium tier when before it was completely free. And also keep in mind both of these tiers because I'm going to get more into depth in a couple minutes on that. So let's go ahead and sign in. And I must say, when I was prepping for this video, I didn't have very good luck with Sneaky or PhoenixDash now, I guess. But just from looking at it now, it's like way better. Like way, way better. So now they have an entire console. You can upload the files to your bot. Is this going to load today, please, so I can show the files to the bot? Hello? Oh, come on, bro. So this is a lot better because instead of just putting your GitHub repository, you can actually upload all of the bot files and even create a database. You couldn't do that a couple days ago. So it gives you full control over everything. And then you just run everything in the console. Like I got the YouTube bot running right now in the console. And it'll just run. But you do have to be mindful of the resource limits you have. Now, obviously, if you're just starting out, you got a small bot, you probably don't have to worry about it too much. But you know, if your bot starts to grow, you'll definitely need to be more mindful of that. But just quickly, if you create a bot, it gives you a bunch of options. And just for the video, I did Python Micro, and it uses 13 credits. And seems like they started me off with 300 credits. So it looks like this is the most popular one, at least according to them. So again, it depends how much your bot's being used. I do like that they give you options because if it starts getting a lot of traction, a lot of people are using your bot, you can actually upgrade, add more bots. You know, if you need more bots, and you get more credits per month for only $5 a month, and you get a bunch of other early access features and whatever else. So I actually really like this option now. I didn't before because it was just like Lemon Host, and I couldn't really get it to work as well. But now it's working. The bot's running fine. I like that it gives you kind of everything laid out in a panel. So yeah, this actually is a really solid option. You guys should definitely check this out. I'll have a link to this in the description if you guys just want to click right on that. But yeah, okay, that's good. Let's move on to the next option. So the next option was going to be Voidium, but neither one of their links are working. I don't know if they just shut down, but yeah, their platform doesn't work. So moving on. And the last service I want to talk about is called Mamba Host. Now this actually is the service that I'm currently using that I swapped over from AWS to this service. Been using it about a week and I've had no complaints whatsoever. The bot has been running perfect. I like that it's not expensive whatsoever. They have a very, oh wait, this is, you also can create game servers, but obviously Discord bot hosting. It is not expensive whatsoever. It starts at $2 a month. You get 99% uptime. I went with the Pro version. That way I get the auto restart on crash. That's very important. You know, if your bot crashes and you don't notice that and it stays offline for a while, you're pretty much screwed. You know, your bot needs to stay online. So that's why I went with the Pro version here. And I have nothing but praise for this team so far. I had some issues creating the server, and I joined their Discord, opened a ticket, and within like 30 seconds of sending a message, their team was already messaging me back, trying to help me out. So nothing but praise so far. It's been fantastic. I highly recommend to check out Mamba Host if it sounds at all appealing to you. So here we are on the Mamba Host dashboard, and we got my bot that's running, and this is actually very similar to PhoenixDash, where you upload the bot files and then you just run it in the console, and that's pretty much it. It's just going to run. You can create a database, but you would have to have the Pro tier and you have to request a database. I already have a third-party database that's integrated, so I didn't need one. But I like that it gives you options. You can create backups, schedules. You can add sub-users if you have other people working on the bot. You can create other logins for people. So this is all around a great service, and I highly recommend it to people that need other options instead of AWS or whatever they're currently using. So if I had to list from best to worst out of all the services I've talked about today, I would probably go PhoenixDash first, Mamba Host second, and that's very close second. I do like the auto restart on crash and the advanced logging and all the other stuff they offer, but I think with the free tier they beat it out just barely. And then third, I would go AWS, and last, Lemon Host. And the only reason Lemon Host is last because I couldn't even get the stupid thing to work. If you can get it to work, it'd probably go Phoenix, Mamba Host, Lemon Dash, then AWS. So that's the tier. All the links will be in the description. If you have any questions, drop a comment, join my Discord. But that's pretty much it. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you want to check out my Discord bot, that link will also be in the description. But yeah, that's been it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.